In this episode of Financial Literacy for Beginners, we're going to talk about how to stop chasing money and what to do instead. Cue the intro. Okay, so this is a huge problem. We are all on this wheel sometimes of chasing money. We've all been there. We all said to ourselves, I'm about to get to this money. A lot of times what people do is they think that they have to chase money to become more wealthy or become financial means. They have to, run full speed after their money goals and really get to the point where they're just fixated on making more money. The closer you get to actually being financially free or getting to a point where you're making more money, you start to see that that's not the case. You don't have to chase money. Chasing money is actually the opposite of what you want to be doing, because when you're chasing money, you are putting yourself in a position where you're not really giving out value per se. When you're diminished, you start to diminish the value that you have inside of you to offer. And that's one thing that actually will lead you to financial freedom, when you really do understand your value. And chasing money kind of takes that away from you. It really takes your understanding of your value and how you can project that and get something out of that. It kind of takes that away because you start to focus on the money aspect of what you're doing and not, the creative aspect, the people aspect, all these other things that really lead to the connection that happens that, presents your value to a larger group of people. And not saying that, the acquiring of money situations is not what you need to be doing. Not saying that you don't need to do that, because that's a very important part of the equation. That is a very important part of the equation. You have to focus on your money, but you don't want to chase it. You want your outcome to be that money starts to come to you. It's when you get to the point where you can put value out in the world consistently, what happens is those gratuities, money will start to find you. Money will start to come to you because it wants the value that you're offering. And it's crazy how that happens. It's night and day from chasing money. When you start to really chase the value of what you're doing, it becomes night and day. You'll see it. People will start to recognize what you're doing and they'll start throwing money at it. And sometimes people get so afraid and fearful in that moment that they don't take advantage of it. And, they start to think that it's not real because it happens so quickly. But I assure you it is real. When your value is evident, money will follow. And a lot of people won't tell you that in those situations because it is the thing that really separates you from working, your entire life from someone else and being able to write your own ticket in life. That is the thing that separates you from doing that. Really understanding what your value is. Because think about it, most people work their entire lives for someone else, and that person is making a lot of money off of the same value that you're giving. You're not giving any less value. You're giving the same value, and that person that you're working for is taking that value and making more off of it than you are. So just really think about that. You can do the same thing in your life. It's not that they value you more. It's just they understand the value. They understand your value. And we have to get to the point where we understand our own value. Once you understand your own value, there's so many things that open up. You start to feel better about yourself and start to infect other people with that. Most of the people who are in the space of, say, for instance, self-help and gurus like a Tony Robbins or, people like that, it's not that they are so much smarter than other people or, so much greater than other people. No, they understand value. They understand their value, and they understand how to present that value to the world. And they understand that if they present it, it's a magnet. Value is a magnet. It attracts other value. So if you are a person that presents yourself of a certain value and you're able to back that up with real action and back that up with real processes and back that up with whatever you're doing, it's going to attract everything you want in life. And you get to the point where you never have to chase money. You never have to go after people and say, hey, can you pay me for this? Or, can I work for you to do that? Think about that. Most of the times people are begging others to work for them and offer a service or, for something that they do well. Most of the times people are looking for work, looking to be put in a situation where they're working hard for someone else to get whatever gratuity or get whatever money they're going to get back in exchange for that work. Think about that. Most times that's the mindset that we are in. We want to be put in a situation where we can get, just a little bit of money, whatever that is, for the value that we get out. And even if we have a mindset of I'm worth more, I want to get paid more, we still, enter into that notion with the, if you put me in that situation, if you can put me in that situation, I can show you that I'm worth more and I'll accept what you give me in exchange for the value that I'm giving out. And what I'm telling you is that you have to flip that equation around and you have to put your value out into the world in every situation. You have to put your value out into the world. Make it a part of you, make your value proposition a part of who you are. And always step out on that value and it will attract other value and people will always see that on you. The most powerful thing that I've seen, people do is, come into a situation where everybody believes something other than you do. And just because you are steadfast in that belief and you are of value in that belief of what you do, people begin to flock to what you do, even though you're in a room of naysayers. You can be in a room of naysayers. You can be in a room of people who really don't like what you're all about, but they cannot deny your value. If you know your value, you know your worth, and you step into that, people cannot deny that. And it will show in everything that you do. So always do that. Always allow yourself to be the value that you are, and you will always win. I hope this has been extremely helpful for someone. And until we talk again, I wish you health, wealth, and freedom. If this is your first time to the channel, definitely drop this video a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We really would like to see you back here on some more videos. Leave a comment down in the comment box below.